welcome to Callie's in the Kitchen, and I appreciate you tuning in. I am using, from Pouring Your Heart Out, Miss Julie's hibiscus mold. It's one of her flower molds that she has. She has a lotus and a blossom, and I just love them. Just got a little bit of excess resin from before. Today I'm going to do a two-step process, at least attempt it. So I've mixed up in here some resin, and it is the Let's Resin Fast Cure. It's supposed to cure in like 4 hours or so, which is great for my two-step. So it's a A and a B, and you do a mixed, a 1-to-1 ratio. Excuse the noise today. It is a shared kitchen day because my mom's making her breakfast while I do a pour. So what I'm going to do is use a heat gun and sort of see if I can remove as much of those bubbles as I can. This is that new heat gun that I got from Let's Resin, and I've featured it in another previous video. Kind of a cool gun, but let me see here. There's a silicone insert that you put. So what I'm going to attempt is something I haven't done before, and so we'll see, because I'm going to do a pour on top of this, and I didn't know how much resin I would need. I didn't want to do a complete layer, but just a little bit. So obviously I did way too much again. So let's see how I can do. I'm just going to do a bit in here. The reason I'll show you why I'm doing this, and then I'll use the rest of the Fast Cure maybe for my Leah Dia Design acrylic discs. So let me think. Yep, I don't want to go too far. So this will be interesting because, you know, resin pulls in, and I might have to use my this one here to sort of spread it out. I kind of want a very thin coat. So I guess I'll just spread it as far out as I can, and then if it comes in, it comes in, because I am going to do another layer. So you'll see I have a design in mind, and let's see if I can execute it. So let me just fill this to the edge here. Yeah. I did 3 ounces, and I've got, oh my God, I only use an ounce. So I over did this, but that's okay. That just means that my second one will be a little less, and I'm not putting a top coat on this when I'm done. At least that's what I'm saying now, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so now I'm going to just heat gun it a little bit. Put this aside in my handy dandy little tool here from Temu, where you can place your, you know, utensils and let it drip. Okay, let me heat gun it. Okay, now in a vase project that I did, I used these cute little flowers that I'm going to do again today. However, I am going to do them inside out, and that's why I needed a thin layer of resin, because I don't want these to float up. So I'm just going to sort of randomly place them. Maybe not random. Sort of like in a circular, well, let's see, how about 2 in the center, and then I follow 1 on the point. So I kind of want to make, I have to think of keeping room. See, that was the point, so there was 2 in here. Oh, it's not, you know what, I'm not going to use the blossom mold. I'm just going to just do it this way. See the circular fashion here. So yeah, I think that's the easiest. I'm doing it upside down of the flower because the other side's going to be the top, the top. Okay, so I'll just continue on. Just feel free to fast forward. Kind of don't want to lose my rhythm here. Here's a yellow, here's a white. I'm just randomly placing them. Hope this works of what I'm thinking. I just love flowers, right? Can you tell? Okay, so this one I'm going to drop in a little bit more. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do yet. You'll just see. Okay, let's do a little bit more color. This one. And a yellow. Okay, so, oops, telephone ringing. So I will finish this, heat gun it, and then I'll catch you for the next step. Okie doke. So this has somewhat, cured, which is great. In this, I've mixed up some Nic Pro. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. And I'm using 2 different laser guns. And I don't know if you have to sort of program them ahead of time because they're both giving me different readings. So I'm confused about using them. So one's giving a lower temperature than the other. In this little cup, I put in, while I had my mask on, some Molotov Super Shift from didspade.com, some resin, and then mixed it up as a mica powder. And now I'm going to put the rest of what I'm going to need, which is probably about 25 grams. So let me just pour that in. Well, maybe, because I want a thin layer, so maybe 23. I don't know if there's much difference, but oh well. So 25, it went to 25. Okay, so I'm going to clean this off before it drips onto my board here. So I've got that Molotov in here, and so what I did is I just put a little bit of on the edge of my stick and pulled in some of that powder. And now I'm going to mix it really well. Hopefully you can see that. It's going to take a little bit, so I might pause and come back. And I'm hoping, if you notice, there's some areas here that the resin didn't go out to, because I was trying to just sort of make it just that area where the dry flowers are. Hopefully that still works. So what I'm going to do now is, I really like to make sure this is mixed up really well. This is my New Year's resolution of when I mix mica powder, I'm going to stir it up really well. So I might do that off camera. Then in this little cup, I'm going to put probably maybe 12 grams, just a little bit, or maybe 10 grams. I don't want too much. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I'm actually going to use 2 whites today. So in this one, I'm going to use the Etterart white pigment drops, and that was 10, so I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. This is different than my formula for my blooms. So this is going to be the Resin Art, the Etterart white that I'm going to place in here. Okay, so I'm going to stir that up. Then I'm going to put aside, I don't need too much, so I'm going to put aside just 20 grams, even though I know I'm not going to need it all, but it's just easier for me to gauge it. So I'm going to put, well, I really need only 10 grams because I'm going to do only a very small portion. You'll see what I'm going to do. I'm kind of leaving you in suspense a little bit here. Okay, so let me stir these up and come right back. Okay, so I've stirred these up really, really well. Now, I'm just going to scrape these to the side so I don't have something to worry about. Put that over there. Okay, so I'm just going to pour a hopefully thin layer. And I chose this Molotov sort of as a neutral color maybe, but with some color, if that makes any sense. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see how this is going to turn out because my, you know, I've got some gaps of where some of it is resin and some of it is not. It's directly onto the mold. So that'll be interesting to see. So I always like to try different things. So as to keep you guys interested in a way. Okay. Oh God, oh my goodness, it's just a gorgeous color. Make sure I put it at the edge there. Now I'm putting a thin layer because I'm hoping that it won't overpower my sorry, I'm concentrating my dried flowers. So I'm just going to go all the way around and then take a look to see how evenly I've been able to pour this, and I still have some more. And you kind of need, whoops. Okay, so I'm going to just do this since I have the rhythm going of the flow. And then go to any, oops, come on. Don't want to break that flow there. Okay, I do have a little bit left, so what I'm going to do now is actually take that out. Ooh. Deep mold. Probably won't have enough for everything. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, let me think. Do I put the white now or later? Oh, I can't remember. I think I'm going to put the clear first. At least that's what my instinct tells me to do. So I'm going to go to the edge first so that it goes, you know, so I make sure it covers this. And I did already put aside what I need. Okay, so now I'm going to go in the center. Oh, I don't know if I told you how much resin I mixed up. I mixed up 6 ounces. So 3 of A and 3 ounces of A and 3 ounces of B. Okay, maybe I should have put the white first and then this. Oh, sugar. Oh well, it's been a while, I forgot. First though, I'm gonna now I'm going to take my white, and with as thin of a thread, I'm going to just place it. Yeah, I think I was supposed to put the white on top and then put the clear on. Oh well, sugar. And I don't have any more clear to sort of help make it go. We shall see what happens. Learning curve. To see if doing this, you know, does anything different. All right, so I didn't need all of it. Now in the center, I'm going to put Let's Resin alcohol ink. I'm actually going to put black, and I wasn't ready, so I have to pierce a hole. Gosh darn it. I guess I hadn't used the black from this set yet. It's from this box, the Let's Alcohol in 26 color. So I'm going to place it as best I can. One, since it's going to come in, I'm going to do just a little bit more too. Oh, look at that coming in. It's pretty. Okay, then I'm going to do the orange, very close, sort of mixing it in like this. And I'm not too worried because it is going to come in. Okay, then I thought, oh, I should have put some, I have some crushed glass here, and let me see if I can put some, boy, when you haven't done resin in a while, you kind of lose your steps a little bit. So let me put a little bit more in here. It's just got some black crushed glass and some gold confetti. So maybe I should have put that first, but I'm going to do that because I completely forgot. I'm not going to do too much. Okay, then I'm going to drop in that black again because I kind of screwed that up. Okay, now I'm going to get my white ready. So since I put 10 grams in here, I'm going to put 2 drops of my Castincraft. And I did let my resin sit to, what did I say? Can't remember now. 34? Okay, so I'm just going to stir this up, but I'm going to move my confetti around a little bit first, though. It looks like it didn't... Okay, this is not quite thick enough for me, so I'm gonna I want to wait a bit. Let me work on these little bits. I'm not sure what that is. Is that color or? Wow, it looks really busy right now, doesn't it? Can move that confetti over to here. Push it in. Be very careful with my tweezers. Okay, I'm going to take the temperature of this, although I don't know, it's so tiny, I don't know if it'll give me a, oh, it says 33, okay, on that one. And that says 32, so see, there's a difference between the two. So I'm not sure if anyone knows if you're supposed to program these or something with the with these things. Do let me know, please. I'm going to try this one again. This is my handy dandy one. Oh, looks like it dropped down. So, all right, I'm going to start. Oh my goodness! Just saw some of those. Let me get those out. That'll buy me some time. Not sure where those came from. Interesting. All right. Let's hope for the best. Okay, it's been a long time for me since I've done a bloom. I know you've seen videos of me doing it, but that was a while ago before I went on vacation, so. Whoops, a little bit thick. Okay, Now I'm going to go out. folks, so I skipped a stage. I went ahead and molded it. So I am going to show you the end result. Voila. And I need you to tell me what you guys think. I am sort of torn between liking it and thinking that it's too busy. So what I like, and I'll bring you in for a close-up, is this cool effect of this white over that mica powder. The bloom's not too bad. And then this little sparkle of the dried flowers. I like it sometimes, and then I sometimes don't like it. So anyway, there you go on the end result. And I so appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you next time.